Hey there, beautiful ones, and welcome to day 21's message of the Choosing Love Over Fear challenge. The challenge that I'm doing that I'm hoping will give you something to push back on and see what resonates with you and maybe get you thinking outside of your current sphere of awareness so that you can get deeper insights into who you are and what is best for your own well-being and your future and everything you want to do in life. So that's what these messages are all about, to get out of fear, get into love, to really start designing the quality of life that you want to experience rather than just default into past habits of the past, right? So today's message is coming. I've just finished a gym session. And hello to Joshi. Good morning to you. Good to have you live, and I'd love for you guys, as you are tuning in, to drop me a comment, say hi, let me know where in the world you're tuning in from as per usual, and any questions, comments, words of wisdom and experience you want to share with today's message. But today is one that's been inspired because I just completed a training session at a group fitness training place that I go to called Body Fit Training, or BFT, which is awesome. If you haven't tried it and it's in your neighborhood, I would definitely recommend it. They are global. Hello to you, Javier and Arissa. Good to see you guys. Thanks for tuning in. But I've just finished this session, and today it was interesting. I was having a chat. I'm at a different one of these training centers, so it's a new one for me. And I was having a chat to a lot of the different members today, and it was just a really cool vibe and environment, and I've been really consistent with this training, so I'm starting to really build my strength and my fitness and get some really great results. And when you start getting results in any area of your life, as you would know in your own personal life, in whatever area that might be for you, when people start to notice that you're getting results, they start to want to pick your brain a little bit. And so I was having a few situations in the gym today, doing some kind of heavier lifting, and I had a couple of women that I was having a chat to and sort of, just trying to inspire to get to their next level. And one of these amazing women, she was really struggling with a past injury, and not so much in her physical body, right? In her physical body, she'd previously hurt her back, and when she was doing this particular exercise, she could kind of feel her little back, She could feel her back a little bit, and she said it was about a 2 out of 10 intensity, right? She could just feel a little kind of niggling or twinge where that pain was. But she was really significantly doing a lot lighter weight than what she was capable of, not because it was a physical injury and pain, but more so realistically because in her mind she's got all these memories of the past pain, right? And they're limiting her. She's got a lot of fear there. And I was having a conversation with her, and I could really relate to what she was experiencing because many years ago, I really injured my own lower back doing a similar exercise to what we were doing today. And for any of you guys out there, if you've ever hurt your back or injured your back, oh my gosh, you know how vulnerable you are, right? It can change your perspective. It can make you feel incredibly weak, incredibly vulnerable, and very limited, right? And so it can be a really daunting thing when you have a back injury and you start to recover, getting back into maybe some back exercises and things like that, that are re-trigger the past memory and re-traumatize you. But you have to know the difference between, your mental fears and what's actually part of reality right now. Now, it might be true that she needs to be very conscious of that niggling pain, even if it's at a 2. She doesn't want to repeat the pattern of the past, right? She wants to learn from that experience. But there was such a mental block that she really needed to just get over the edge of, to start getting back some momentum and some strength and so forth, right? And so I want to bring today's message from the physical into the personal developmental, right? On a mental level, right? So if you think about it and what today's message is all about, it's really about don't let past injuries dictate your future growth, right? Because if we get stuck in the memories of the past, whatever that might be, however we've been injured, whether it was physical or maybe it was relationally, maybe we've had a bad breakup, and we don't want to, we're too scared to go back into a relationship or open ourselves up again, or whatever it might be. Maybe it's, on any of the levels, right? We've had past experiences where we've felt injured physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, energetically, right? There's all different ways we can feel injured. But the difference is whether we are actually going to let our future be dictated by those past pains, right? Those past injuries and limit us, or we're going to decide to live a limitless future for ourselves by being conscious and aware. We're not going to be stupid and just throw ourselves in the deep end where we've already had past experiences of what injures us on whatever level, right? But we're going to take some wisdom from our history, right? And we are going to make the future less of a mystery because we're going to learn from our past experiences, but we're definitely not going to allow them to limit us, right? We are going to learn and we're going to just edge it forward just that little bit. We don't have to dive into the abyss. We don't have to dive into the unknown in order to grow. We just need to go one tiny little step further down the path to regaining our strength and growing in the direction that is really meaningful and great for our well-being. So I don't know what it is for you. Maybe it is on a physical level. Maybe you've had a past injury, right? And maybe you've been holding back from growing and developing and strengthening the muscles that you need to. And maybe it's just about getting back into that movement in a body weight kind of, instead of lifting weights, it's just body weight movements, getting the momentum going. The same you can apply to maybe you've been burnt emotionally. Maybe you went through a massive breakup, right? And you're heartbroken and you don't want to ever do that again, right? But the truth is, we need to be really, really honest with ourselves about what really matters. Love's a big one, right? Whether you choose the path of intimate relationship or you go down a different path in terms of meeting that need for love and depth to be known and know another, whatever that realm is, you don't ever want to shut yourself off from that. But you need to be able to edge yourself further so that you can retrain, that muscle, right? You can make sure that you strengthen yourself so you're not injured in the same ways as you were in the past, because you're growing in wisdom, you're growing in strength, you're staying open, you're learning, you're moving forward, you're not allowing the past to limit you, you're moving towards a limitless future, right? Just one step at a time. Whatever realm that is, I hope that today's message just inspires you to reflect on your history and ask yourself honestly, what memories of the past are limiting me right now? Where have I previously been injured and I'm not doing anything about regaining my strength and growing in this area? And let today be that day you regain some awareness and some consciousness, and you just generate that tiny little ounce of courage it takes to get back on the horse in whatever small way that is, and generate some momentum, right? Consistency is key, but small tiny little steps with courage is what that consistency needs to consist of. All right, so hope that this resonates with you guys. I just want to check in and say hi, see who's been able to join me today. Please do drop me a comment and tune in and say hi and any words of wisdom, all the rest of it. I love hearing from you guys and connecting with you all here. But let me check in. So to Pazzi, and good morning to you, and Javier's here as well, and Arissa. Always good to see you too, Arissa. Thanks for showing up. And Roshan, and past midnight here, and you're still up. Well, I'm grateful to have you here, Arissa. Thanks for tuning in. mid-morning here in Australia, so a bit of an easier time for me, so I really appreciate you showing up. And Sanford's in the house, awesome, and George and Sam and Yvonne, so good to see all of you guys. Hello to you, Sanford. Oh, I miss you. And Sam, great words. I'm so grateful that these words resonated with you, my friend. I always appreciate each of you guys showing up and tuning in, and my hope is every single day that these messages are serving you in some small way. That's the purpose, that's the point. And hello to you, Sasha. Good to see you, my friend. So really hope this message served you guys. If you're just tuning in now, hope you catch a recording and get some value from today's message. But yeah, just that reminder to don't let the pains and the injuries of the past dictate the growth of your future. Be really open and honest with yourself about what you're allowing limit yourself that no longer exists, right? And just like this amazing woman in the gym today, you know, who was initially just really scared and terrified and limiting herself from going that next stage in her growth and development, even if it is in the gym context on a physical level. It was such a major mental shift for her, because just, you know, being guided in terms of just a small little tweak that could make her feel stronger, right, in her own physical body, gave her just that little bit more courage to actually just go to the next level for her. All right. And so that's all we need. Just apply that to you. Be honest with yourself where you're limiting yourself, where you've had that past injury, and you're still like recreating the present, like from the memories of the past, which is limiting and dictating your future growth, right? Just take that time to access a little courage, a little clarity over what you're focused on, and just be consistent with those small little steps towards what's super good for you. All right. So, and Elizabeth, good to see you.